In a certain school, the ratio of boys to girls is 3-7. If there are 84 more girls than boys in the school, how many boys are there in the school? Okay, well, let's think through this a little bit. My unknown is boys, so we're going to call that B. Our unknown variable is B. And we also don't know how many girls there are, but we know the girls are 84 more than boys. So the boys plus 84 is how many girls they are. Okay, well, I don't know if that helps me or not, but let's think this through. So boys to girls has a ratio of 3-7. Okay, well, I also know that boys is B, and boys is the same, boys plus 84 is the same as the girls. So if I think of boys to girls and still the 3-7 ratio, now I have set up a proportion, where a proportion is an equality setting two ratios equal to each other. And now I can solve this proportion. So remember, solving a proportion, essentially you're multiplying both sides by the common denominator. Meaning, if I multiply both sides by 7, this side cancels out. If I multiply both sides by B plus 84, this side cancels out. So that is why it often is talked about that we cross multiply, because we end up taking B times 7 and B plus 84 times 3. Now that's very messy. So let's delete all of that and kind of start over here. So our ratio is 3/7 equals B over B plus 84. So to solve the ratio, the proportion, I take 3 times B plus 84 equals 7 times B. Now you'll notice on the left-hand side, we have a 3 touching parentheses, so I need to distribute. So I get 3B plus 252 equals 7B. We have an equation. So we know if we're going to solve an equation, we can do anything we want to one side, but we also have to do it to the other. So here, if I want to subtract 3B from both sides to get all of the B's on one side, I end up with 252 equals 4B. To get B by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So the number of boys is going to be 63. And I believe that was the question. How many boys are there in the school? The answer is 63. If you wanted to know how many girls, well, you would take 63 plus 84, and you would end up with 147 girls. So the big key there is read the question and make sure that you're answering the correct question, because they can ask either one, and it can be a little tricky depending on what they're asking. So pay attention, always go back, double check the question, and in this case, we know there are 63 boys.